frankly, realize until. And that is, to people who do not live in the desert, I think sometimes some symbolism escapes us. And I think that's true with the symbolism of the cloud and the fire. Why did God choose a cloud and fire as a symbol of his abiding presence and as the way by which he would guide the Israelites through the wilderness? Well, especially, I think, in Florida, when most of us see a cloud in the sky, we look at it oftentimes kind of as, oh, darn, maybe it's going to rain and it's going to mess up my beach day, or it's going to cause some kind of a temporary, usually, but at least a problem. But the truth is, in the wilderness, clouds are seen as a very good thing. First of all, it does shield somewhat the very harsh sun during the day, and also it does carry the possibility of refreshing rain. You may remember the story of Elijah, where later in the Bible, where there had been 3 years of drought, of no rain, and then he started to pray for rain, and he went out and he saw just the smallest, tiniest little possibility of a cloud on the horizon, and how happy he got as he watched it grow and grow until it did indeed give forth rain. So right there during the day, a cloud would have been a wonderful sign of assurance, because it would give that little bit of shade, which would be so helpful during the day, and also the possibility of water, which is always so needed in a land of a desert. Now, the fire, of course, at night, a lot of us, again, if you're not a desert people, you might not realize this. Most of us, when we think of the desert, we think about the heat of the day. But deserts are a world of extremes. And as hot as it can get in the day, it can get just as terribly cold in the night and go to freezing. And so there again, fire would not only be logistically a good choice because you could see it, but also the warmth that it would provide. And the even to this day, we think about getting around a roaring fire as being something that is comforting and just a wonderful sense of togetherness. One of the things I love about God is that God always does not just what is logistically practical and wise, but also what, from an emotional standpoint, will help his people, will connect with us on a very emotional level. And for a desert people wandering around, providing cloud in the day and fire at night, not vice versa, because you certainly wouldn't like the fire in the heat of the day, but providing it what he chose and when he chose to provide it is so kind, and it is so thoughtful of our human condition. And that is the same God today.